everyone. Welcome to Yoga with Ray. I'm Andrea and this is Ray. Today we have a 45-minute flow that will strengthen, stretch out our body. We're focusing on hips today, but we'll get in a little bit for the whole body. I recommend today that you have either yoga blocks or something that you could use in place of blocks. I'm using cans today. If you grab those now, if you don't have them nearby, and we'll get started. We'll get started on our backs today, so you can lie down onto your mat, coming all the way to the ground. And as we go forward today, anytime you want to take rests or adjust the practice, always the option to do so. I encourage you to listen to your body. Maybe legs long for a moment here. Let the eyes close. And bring awareness to the breath. Notice the natural rhythm of your breathing. And notice if that breath started to change as you shifted your awareness to notice the breath. And then let's deepen the breath on purpose, still breathing through our nose. Feeling the chest, the ribs, and the belly expand as you breathe in. And then soften as you breathe out. An option to bring in our Ujjayi breath, ocean sounding breath, slight constriction at the back of the throat, just enough to hear the air moving in and out. And breath may feel a little deeper than normal, but still comfortable to maintain. And let's keep this breath flowing throughout the practice today. It's normal for distractions to come in, so if you notice that's happened, no worries, just reset your focus back to your breath. And let's keep the deep breathing going. Start to bring your arms behind you, toes point forward for a full body stretch. As you inhale, expand and lengthen. And then as you exhale, completely relax. Let everything just get heavy. Good. Again, like that. Inhale, getting so long. Maybe the arms and head hover. And then exhale, completely relax. Heavy to the floor. One more time like that. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, relax. Good. This time, inhale, find that big, long stretch. And exhale, bring both knees in towards your chest. Maybe a little rock side to side as the knees draw in. Good. Let's lower our left foot down to the ground. Knee is bent. And then flex your right ankle across to our left thigh. You're more than welcome to stay here. Might be plenty of stretch, especially early on. If you'd like to bring your left leg closer to you, maybe reach behind the thigh. That's another option. If you did lift your head up, try to slowly ease it back down. Head heavy here. And wherever your legs are, try to keep them about the same as they are right now, but release any arm variation you have. Let's reach our hands up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in to look up. As you exhale, contract your core muscles and let your head, neck, and shoulders all start to peel off the ground like you're really trying to touch the ceiling here. Core super strong. Bring the knees closer for 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Let's lower our upper body back to the mat. Elbows land out wide on the floor. If your left foot's in the air right now, put it back where it started. Bent knee onto the floor. And let both legs rock towards your left. Your right foot might hover or come right down to the ground. Totally fine if your right hip is peeling up a little bit. And deeper stretch here, left hand to right thigh, just gently guide it forward. Very nice. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, let's roll back to center. You can unwrap your right foot, put it down to the ground, 2 arms by your sides. Look up, inhale, let your hips push off of the ground, feet and arms pushing down. And then exhale, round the spine, roll back down to the mat. Good. Use the breath. Inhale, pushing into the feet and the arms. Exhale, round the spine, mid, back, lowers, low back, and hips. Last time, bridge pose. Inhale, pressing up, lift. And exhale to release. When your hips have landed to your mat, just give your knees a little rock, right to left. And then back to the middle. Right foot stays. Let's take our left foot up. Flex the ankle. Left ankle touching your right thigh up by the knee for that figure 4 shape. And your choice, you could stay here, or the deeper version would be to lift your right foot into the air. Lift your head, reach around for the back of the leg, and then lower the head back down to help draw that thigh towards you. Upper body as relaxed as possible here. Notice where your legs are in space. Try to keep them about the same as they are right now. If your arms are wrapped, we'll unwrap our arms. Arms extend high towards the ceiling. Deep breath in here. Exhale, tighten up the core and let the head, neck, shoulders gently peel off the ground. Feeling of really rounding out the spine. Look up to the hands. Bring the hands forward a little bit. Hold it for 3. Nice job. 2 and 1. Very good. Exhale, slow motion release, upper body down. And then right foot to the floor. Option to bring your legs more to the right side, maybe rolling onto the outside of your right hip to lower the left foot towards the ground. And if you do need a deeper stretch, right hand could gently press your left inner leg forward. Find your breath. Good. Deep breath in, arms go back out wide. Exhale, use your core strength. Roll yourself to center. Very good. You can unwrap your ankle so both feet come down to the ground. This time, bring both knees to your chest. Option to hold the thighs. Maybe a little rocking up and down if that feels good today. If not, just roll to your side. Press up to a seat. And from our seat, we'll come right to tabletop. So that's hands and knees on the mat. Knees might need to walk back a little bit as you set up. Here in tabletop, just notice your alignment. We have shoulder over wrist, hip over knee on both sides. Spread the fingers a little bit wider apart so you can press into the knuckles. And then inhale, belly down, look forward for cow pose. Exhale, let's round the spine, cat pose, chin to chest. Good, keep flowing. Inhale, belly down, collarbones forward. And then exhale, push into the hands. Keep on moving with your breath here. Feeling of contracting your back body when you move to your cow pose. And then contracting front core muscles for your cat pose, high spine. If you want to add some side-to-side movements, some motion at the hip joints, maybe add that in here. Front to back movements. Sometimes I like to tuck my toes under, shift weight back and forth. And take one more round of breath to even out any extra motion. We'll land right back at center here in our tabletop. Tuck your toes under behind you if they're not already tucked. And this time, let's let our knees lift, hips go way up and back for down dog. You might need a little step back. feet further from your hands. And we'll just walk it out for a moment, bending the knees, letting the heels lift and lower. And our goal here in down dog is to make this inverted V shape, like an upside down V. Our hips are at the top and our hands and feet are on the mat. If you're still in motion, let's pause that movement. Let your chest push towards your thighs. Completely relax your head, look back at the feet. Totally fine if your heels are lifted, but we're aiming to lengthen through the backs of the legs so the heels gently pressing downward. You're always welcome to have a slight bend at your knees. Very nice. This time let's inhale, shift forward to our high plank pose like the top of a push-up. And then exhale, we'll take the hips right back to down dog, up and back. Good. Strong core. Inhale, bring it out to your plank. And then exhale, chest towards thighs. One more. Use the breath. Very nice. A little different. Let's inhale, roll out to our plank. This time, exhale, lower your knees, untuck your toes, and come all the way down onto your belly. So we're just lying on our mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift just the chest up very lightly. And then exhale, return. Chin to the mat. Light tap. Good. Inhale, feet down, chest lifts. Exhale, release. Feel the back body muscles working to lift you. Breathe in. Exhale, back down to your mat. Nice work. Let's tuck the toes. Inhale, press up to a plank. Knees down or toes down. And then exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. One more together. Inhale. Out through the mouth. Good. Inhale, rise to your tiptoes. Let's bend the knees a lot. Look to the hands and take a walk, feet walking forward. And when your feet are pretty close to your hands, take them just a little bit wider. Ragdoll pose. Let's relax our upper body down. You can bend your knees quite a bit here, so you could even allow a little bit of swaying. And then come on back to center. Arms can relax. Start to inch your feet back towards the middle of the mat if they're out wide right now. So just heel toe right back into the middle. And then we'll slowly inhale to a halfway lift. Your hands might be right on your legs here. Good. Exhale, deeper fold. One more time like that. Inhale, L shape. So spine parallel to the floor. Good. Exhale, release. This time we'll stand up. Soft bend at the knees. Inhale all the way to the top. Arms overhead. Exhale, palms together. One breath at the top. Very nice. With our breath, let's inhale the arms back up. Big stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Keep your spine long to start. Good. Inhale to that halfway lift, even longer spine. And exhale, let's bend our knees, reach down. You can always add your blocks or whatever you're using as blocks today. Let's step our left foot behind us. Nice big step or a couple little steps to really get it far back. And then let your knee come down to your mat. Perfect. Chest forward. And if your front foot is back behind your hands right now, just use your right hand, inch that heel forward on the mat. And we're letting our hips sink down towards the ground. Chest draw forward a little bit. Deep breathing. Good. One more deep breath here. And feel free to move your hands towards your back leg just a little bit. This time for half splits, we'll pull our hips back, letting the right leg stretch out a little bit longer. It's totally fine if the knee is still bent a little bit. If you want the leg to be straighter, it might help to just inch your foot out in front of you, a couple extra inches. As long as you're feeling a stretch, wherever you are is perfect. And again, if it's hard to reach down to the floor, you can always add something under your hands. If it's not quite enough, you might need something that's a little bit bigger or taller under the hands. This is called half splits or Ardha Hanumanasana. Take one more deep breath. Very nice. If you slid your heel forward a second ago, try to bring it back where it started. That way we can bend right back where we started. Hands will come forward towards our foot. Option to stay here. Next step, if you want to go deeper, you could bring your hands up onto your right leg. You could even take your arms up, reaching for the ceiling if you'd like. It does put more pressure in the knee when your arms are up, so if it's too much, take it back down. If you have your hands up, let's draw the thumbs back, open the chest, and lift our gaze. Let your face be relaxed. Last breath here. And we'll release our hands back down as we breathe out. Variation of half split, so the hands might come back a little bit. Start to straighten your right leg just about halfway this time, and then inch your foot to the left. So our right foot's crossing over closer to our left hand now. And then option to draw back again. You might need to bring that foot forward a little bit. And sometimes this one is more intense, so your leg might not get straight. That's totally fine. If you have your toes up off the floor today, you could choose to turn them to the right side. So we have our leg kind of angled across and then our toes pointing away. And this one just targets more on the outside edge of our leg. If it's too intense, bend the knee. Good. Stay for one more breath. And then we'll slowly, gently rebend our right knee, enough that we can heel toe the foot back where it started. If your hands are back behind you, just inch them forward to the foot. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, and a big step forward or a couple little steps, foot to foot, top of the mat. Nice job. Let's lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Stand up, reach up deep, breath in. And exhale, palms together. One breath. Very nice. Arms back up with our inhale, big stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Use your core muscles on the way down. Very nice. Inhale to that halfway lift. Long spine. And exhale, bend your knees, reach down. This time, right foot takes that big giant step back or a couple little steps. We'll lower our knee to the ground. And if you notice your left foot's back behind the hands, take a moment to inch it forward. You can always add your blocks or whatever you're using. And hips are drawing forward here. We're looking out in front, trying to soften as much as possible. Imagine the right hip getting heavy towards the ground. Deep breathing. One more deep breath in. As we exhale, we'll start to bring our hips back. Hands might walk back a little bit. And as you lengthen your left leg or work towards length, it might feel good to just create a little extra space by inching your heel forward. Toes could be down or up on this foot. Either way is fine. Deep breathing. Imagine more space, more length at the back of your leg. One more breath. Very nice. Let's inhale, slide our heel towards us if it moved. Bend back forward so we're where we started. Knee is about over our front heel here. You can keep your hands down. That will be less pressure on the back knee. Or you could take your hands onto your thigh. If you're feeling good there, maybe arms go up and back. And this lifted variation is called Anjaneyasana. Shoulders relax. I like to bring the arms out wide to help soften the shoulders. Breathing is smooth here. Maybe gaze shifts a little higher. One more deep breath. Exhale, we'll take our hands back down to the ground, slow and smooth. Very good. And as we draw back, go about halfway. We'll move our left foot across towards our right hand, just a little inch to the side. You might already feel a stretch. That's perfect. If not, you can draw back. You can make space by inching your foot forward. And if your left toes do lift off the ground naturally, you can let them turn to your left. So the foot has moved across towards our right hand, and the toes are angling out a little bit to the left if you want that variation. And this could bring more length at the outside of the left leg. Check in with your breathing. Aiming for a nice, smooth breath. Very nice. Your next inhale, let's slowly bend into the front knee, just enough so you can walk your foot back to the left where it started. Good job. Tuck the back toes. Let's lift our right knee up, and then 2 feet coming forward when you're ready. Walk, step, or float. Good. Halfway lift. Get long. Exhale, deeper fold. All the way up. Big stretch. Maybe you look up, engage your glute muscles. And then exhale, palms together. One breath here. Very nice. In motion, inhale, arms overhead, big stretch up. Exhale, forward bend, using core strength to lower. Inhale, halfway lift, get longer. And this time, exhale, hands to your mat. We'll take both feet behind us. This is our high plank pose. We've been here before. Earlier, we took our knees down, lie down for cobra. You're more than welcome to do that again. Or if you want this time extra challenge, you could shift forward, activate the legs, lower just halfway. This one's called chaturanga, low plank. From there, flip to the tops of the feet for upward facing dog. Knees and thighs are elevated. And then we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Toes tuck under, chest towards thighs. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. One more. Very nice. Relax your head. Inhale, take your right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, right knee to nose, shift forward. Look to your hands and then step your right foot close as you can to your hands. If it didn't make it there, just help it out. Bring it forward. If you'd like to add something under your hands, find that now. This will be our in-breath, looking to the front. Exhale, let's start to push our hips further back, beginning to lengthen. A few more. Inhale, bend more. And exhale, we stretch back just as far as feels good. Might not be a lot, that's fine. 2 more with your breathing. Exaggerate the breath. Very nice job. We'll inhale back to our front knee being bent. You can lower that back knee anytime you'd like. Keep it lifted if you'd like as well. And right now we'll turn to our right side. So our right hand's pressing into our right thigh. We gently twist to look over to the right. An option to stay just as you are. If you'd like to add a little intensity for the hips, we'll turn both feet so they point to the right side of our mat. So front foot turns. On the back foot, you'll probably be on the outside edge of your foot near your pinky toe. And for many of us, it will be helpful to step back. Our right foot stepping closer to our left foot. And from here, even more intense, you could just lower and lift a few times, creating some movement, stretching. If it's not feeling great today, just go back to that low lunge twist. Very good, everyone. If you're in motion, start to even out those movements, and we'll all take our feet pointing forward. If you took a step back like I did, we'll just bring that front foot back out where it started, and then we'll turn to our left this time. So the hands come inside our right foot, find the left edge of your mat, and we'll spin both feet to the left. Now we have our feet even with each other for this wide-legged fold. And you have a moment to relax down, maybe rock side to side. Any variation you want to add in here. This is our wide-legged forward fold, known as Prasarita Padottanasana. Let's take one more deep breath where you are. And when you've completed that breath, we'll gently start to bring our hands under our shoulders. So the chest might lift a little higher. Always the option to place something under your hands to give you a little bit more lift. One at a time, turn your heels in. Right heel, left heel. So the heels are turned in towards the center, just a little bit on your mat. And then we'll bend the knees. Imagine there's a little stool behind you. Your hips go on that stool. And then hands come up to our thighs. Let's push into the thighs so we're a little taller. And just take a look at your feet. They're angled out a little bit. Knees are pointing towards your toes. Might feel good to take a little twist. One shoulder dips down, then the other. Come on, back to center here. Deep breath in, guiding the thighs out. And full breath out. Good. Slowly lean your upper body forward again. We'll take our fingers back down towards the ground and lift your heels so your feet can be parallel to each other. Again, just lift and lower. Reset the feet. Strong through your core. Get super light on your hands. Core strength to create that lift. Good. Inhale, we'll take our arms up. Stand up. Reach up. Big stretch. Good. Exhale, warrior two. Turn your right foot to the front. We'll bend into our right knee and open our arms out wide. Very nice. Feeling really strong in our front thigh. Firm into your back foot by pressing pinky toe into the ground. And then we'll flip our right palm up. Inhale, reverse warrior, leaning up and back. Good. Exhale, release the hands to frame your front foot. 2 hands pressing down. If you'd like to add your flow here, we'll move through those movements we took earlier. Inhale to plank. Exhale could be knees down or chaturanga, bend the arms. Chest takes a lift with our inhale. Good. Exhale, release the chest down, drop. 2 cleansing breaths. Inhale. Let it go. 1 more. Nice strong handprints. Let's inhale, left leg lifts behind us. Exhale, round it out, knee to nose. Nice strong core. Look to the hands. Step the foot forward. If it's not quite all the way there, just bring it there with the help of your hand. We'll look forward, deep breath in, open the chest. And then exhale, one-legged fold, starting to lift our hips. Good. Continue like this, inhaling forward. Exhaling your point of comfort. With the breath, 2 more times. Perfect. We'll land in low lunge. That means our front leg is bent. Your choice, stay here, back knee down if you'd rather. And as we turn to the left, we'll take left hand to thigh, gently twisting our spine towards our left. Let your core muscles be actively drawing in here. And your choice, you could stay right here with the feet pointing forward, or you could turn both sets of toes out to your left. That would mean you're on the pinky edge of your right foot, and might be more comfortable to move that front foot back a little bit here. If you want to add the extra movement up and down, totally up to you. Notice sensation and breath here. Very nice. If you're moving, even out those motions. We'll eventually let our feet turn back towards the front, top of the mat. Help your foot forward so you have the feet nice and wide again. And then we'll take the hands inside our left foot, turn to the right edge of your mat. We're back to that wide-legged fold where the feet are separated, the body's hinging forward. And this time in your fold, let's lengthen out the spine just like we did before. Take a bend in your right knee, lean a little to your right. Good, back through the center. Other side, bending to the left, lean the hips. Back to the center. Take a few on your own here. You could even go lower to the floor. The heels or the toes could lift, or they could stay right to the ground. Move slowly and smoothly. And even out your movements here. Nice job. When you're ready to return back to center, just turn your feet so they're pointing to whatever's in front of you right now, side edge of your mat. Get really light on the hands. Feel the core and the back body strong. And then we'll inhale, big stretch, stand up, reach up. Nice job. Exhale, left toes turn to the top of your mat. Bend into your left knee, open arms. Good. Warrior 2. Think of being really strong in your front thigh, back leg long and strong behind you. And then let's flip our left palm, face it up. Inhale, reverse warrior, lean back. Exhale, hands go down to the top of your mat. Very good. If you want to add the flow in, feel free to take it. Inhale to plank. Exhale, we bend. Good. Heart forward as you breathe in. And exhale, downward facing dog pose. Breathe deeply. And look forward at your hands. Let's take our right knee to our right wrist. Put it right down onto the mat. And then bring your right foot across to the left side a little bit more. And then option 2, ease your hips down towards the ground. If you have something nearby that would be helpful to place underneath your right thigh, you can add that in just to help keep you centered off. And this is our pigeon pose. Upright's called proud pigeon. Or you could bow forward over that front leg. And if this one does not feel comfortable, you can always take that figure 4 shape on your back. Nice, smooth breathing here. Slowly let your head lift. If your elbows are down on your mat, just walk your hands towards you for a moment. Little stretch of the front body, slight back bend, look up, deep breath in. And then gently bring your palms flat to the ground. You could go right to down dog here by tucking your back toes, or you could move through your tabletop first. Shake it out. We'll set up for the other side, so we'll all tuck our toes, down dog. Look forward, see your left wrist. We want the knee to go way out wide towards our wrist. Left foot comes across to the right side of our mat, and then we slide the right foot back, aiming to keep our hips squared. And for many of us, we'll have some space underneath our left thigh or left hip. If you have a pillow or one of your props from before, you can always add that underneath you. It'll just help avoid rolling out to the side. And then your choice, you could stay more upright or you could ease down towards your mat for a few deep breaths here. Relax the upper body. Slowly let the head lift. If your forearms are down, we'll take our hands in towards us a little bit for this proud pigeon. Chest lifting, maybe gazing up for a moment. Good, and then gaze to your mat, hands down, go right to down dog or pass to your tabletop first. Maybe shake it out for a moment. Good, and then feet forward to your hands from wherever you are. We'll come onto our backs, lying down on the ground. Nice work, everyone. All the way down. And just be still for a moment. Let your body feel heavy. And then we'll flex our feet, bring your heels together. Right knee in towards your chest. Reach towards or around your right leg. Just hug it in towards your body for a moment here. Tight squeeze. Deeper breath in. Exhale, squeeze it in. Good, relax that grip. Take your left arm across to your outside of your right thigh. Right arm goes to the right and right leg across to your left. Finding a twist. Deep breath. And let's inhale, look up, bring your knee back to center. Exhale, both legs straight, heels together. Give your hips a little rock just to readjust. And then bring your left knee towards your chest. Option to reach towards the leg if that feels comfortable. Trying to bring the knee in towards the chest or out towards the shoulder. Deep breath in. Exhale, even tighter squeeze, pulling the knee in. Very nice. Inhale to relax the grip. Take your left arm out. Right arm comes across to the outside of your leg. Move your left leg across to your right to create the twist and breathe deeply. Very good. Let's inhale, look up, roll to center. Exhale, both knees in towards your chest, maybe hugging the legs in or rocking side to side. Might feel good to open the knees, lift the heels, happy baby pose. For this one, you can hold your feet, your legs, or your thighs. Whenever you feel complete, you can begin to release, finding your Shavasana. That's our corpse pose. Traditionally taken lying on our backs with the legs and arms both long. We do want to be comfortable here, so if you're not comfortable lying flat, just adjust your body however you need. Let's close the eyes to relax the muscles of the face. And let your breath just return to its natural rhythm. Notice how your body feels. Focus for a moment on noticing your upper body. Bring awareness to any unwanted tension or discomfort. And then imagine any remaining tension releases from your body as you breathe out. Upper body feeling comfortable and relaxed. And then awareness to your lower body, hips and legs. Aware of any remaining tension. And imagine that tension evaporates as you breathe out. Lower body feeling heavy and relaxed. And then bring awareness to your thoughts, your mind. And if there's any unwanted thoughts, emotions, worries, just notice them for a moment. And imagine you can exhale them out, releasing those thoughts. Allowing maybe the mind to feel just a little bit lighter, more relaxed. Making space to bring in a feeling of gratitude. Take a full breath in and a slow breath out. Good. Allow some little movements. Rock the head, move the hands and the feet. Maybe a big full body stretch for a moment, reaching back as you inhale. Exhale, bring your knees to your chest. Option to rock onto your side for a moment in fetal position. And take your time to bring yourself up to a seated position. We'll finish today with 2 breaths together, cleansing breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. As you inhale, arms overhead, open mouth, release. Good, one more time. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon. Namaste. Great work, everyone. Thank you.